said, let me update you guys because I shot a couple of videos that I'm going to insert into this one. So, Saturday morning, I woke up around 6 o'clock in the morning. I was having some pains, and I figured maybe, you know, I had to go pee. Maybe I held my pee for a little bit too long. Maybe some round ligament pains. I just didn't know. So Saturday, off and on, I slept because I was having these pains in my lower abdominal pelvic area and in my lower back, making me feel like I maybe had to move my bowels. I would TMI, sit on the toilet, nothing would happen. But I knew I wasn't constipated because the night before I was just going. Everything was flowing smoothly. Whew. So around, I would say 6 o'clock, I explained to Steve he was at work. He had to work a 12-hour shift that day, and I informed him that I was having some pains. This was like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning with the pains, and he asked me if I wanted him to come home. I informed him no, didn't want you to come home. He asked me if I drank anything or ate anything that could make me feel this way. Didn't eat all that day because the way the pains felt, it just made it very uncomfortable for me to sit or stand or even have an appetite because the pains at times was crucial. At 8 o'clock that night, I was standing up at the sink and the bottom of my tummy just felt very heavy. My lower back, where you would have a tramp stamp at, just felt very cramped, and I felt like the sensation to push or like something, maybe like I had to move my bowels. So the hospital that I'm delivering at is an hour away, and when I had my other pains 2 months ago, I went to the hospital that was close to me, but I wasn't delivering at because I just felt like at that time I was only like 14 weeks. So I said, okay, God forbid if it's anything going wrong, if I'm going into preterm labor, there's nothing that they're able to do at this point. But now I'm 24 weeks. God forbid if I went into labor, he would be considered a micro preemie. They will be able to help me. They will be able to potentially stop the labor or whatever you want to call it. So I get dressed. I drive myself to the hospital. Serenity does drive. She asked me if I wanted her to drive me. I informed her that I just needed her to stay there with the kids and inform her dad when he gets home what was going on if I don't make it home before he gets there. So I get to the hospital. I had to go through the dreaded process of registering. The lady's asking me for my ID card. She's asking me for my insurance card. I'm like, look, fucking lady, I don't have my insurance card, but I do have my ID card. I should be in the system. She registers me, and then they place me in a waiting room. Yes, a waiting room. I'm sitting in a waiting room with these other women who look like they're about to lay out on the floor and deliver. I would say I sat in the waiting room for maybe 20 minutes, and they brought me straight back. They even brought me back before the other women who looked like they were actually in labor. So they brought me back, they placed me in a triage room, hooked me and baby up to monitors, and here goes the video of us hooked up to the monitors. Okay, you guys, hey, it's Shell. Excuse my appearance, I know I look like shit. I'm so tired, I'm miserable, not feeling too good. Having some discomfort, pain. They got the baby on the monitor. I'm having some Braxton Hicks contractions. They're about to hook me to an IV to get me hydrated. I'll keep you guys updated. Bye. Okay, you guys, so I was given the steroid shot for the baby's lungs to help the lungs develop because I am having some contractions, and they just want to make sure to just in case he is ready to come, that his lungs are ready. No change in my cervix, so they are sending me home. I haven't told Steve I was here, just in case it was a false alarm. Okay, you guys, on my way home. Bye. So upon release, they did inform me, before they released me, they did confirm that I was having Braxton Hicks. They at first came in and said I was having contractions. I stayed there for about 6 hours. They just checked my cervix. Being that my cervix haven't changed, the baby heart rate was doing fine. They chalked it up to Braxton Hicks. They gave me an IV, assuming that I was dehydrated, and that was the reason why I was having the Braxton Hicks. They gave me about 3 IV bags. I was still having the contractions. They were like maybe every 6, 8, 3, 4. They weren't consistent. They weren't consistent enough to declare me to be in active labor. The hospital doctor wanted to keep me. My regular doctor said, look, we're not going to keep her. So they did give me a steroid shot, and it's a series of 2 injections. They gave me a steroid shot, and then they had me take this, and they told me to make an appointment with my doctor to have the 2nd dose done. And basically what the steroid shot is to make sure baby's lungs are developed if he decide to come. Like I told you guys in the past, I never went full term. Serenity, which is my oldest, she was born at 36 weeks. The twins was born at 33 weeks and 2 days. And Aviani was born at 33 weeks and 3 days. So I've never went past 36 weeks. Serenity weighed 12 pounds 6 ounces. The twins weighed 4 pounds, and one was 4 pounds 4 ounces, and Aviani weighed 4 pounds 12 ounces. So they were pretty good weight. They didn't have to stay in the NICU for I think over a week or 2 due to not being able to maintain temperature, but nothing serious, thank God. So today is Monday, don't know what day it is, the 3rd, I think. Monday the 3rd, is it the 3rd? I think so, Monday the 3rd or the 4th, one of those days. And my appointment is for tomorrow, so I'm going to go in tomorrow and get the 2nd dose of this shot, and hopefully he'll hang in there, and he won't come no time soon, hopefully. I have been having the pains off and on. The doctor wants me to stay off my feet. He even recommended that I stop going to school. But school is an outlet for me. I'm not working. And I refuse to just sit home all day and do nothing, because then I will lose my mind. And like you guys know, from the beginning of my pregnancy, I was struggling with depression. And I don't want to fall back into that depression. I want to go to school. I want to be as sociable as possible. I would like to work, but I do know that's a stretch, being that I'm considered high-risk pregnant. I am currently going to the maternal fetal medicine doctor every 2 weeks to have my cervix checked. So me working right now, unless it's a sit-down job, is not a possibility at all. Nowhere near a possibility, which is understandable. But all right, you guys,